This person was trying to do CS6 tutorials 19 and 20, which were type what you hear parts 2 and 3, I believe. And they wanted to add some audio when you got the incorrect answer. And adding audio, if you're just going to want the audio to play and just stick it on a timeline, that's quite simple. But to turn audio on and off takes a little more than just telling it to play or to stop. So this, even though this is really not a tutorial where I'm going to teach you so much as how to do something rather than just show you, because I'm not good on sound. My program, when I render sound on my FLA and then try to make it into a video, the sound just seems to pop up anywhere and all over the place. It's just at random while I'm trying to do the video, and that's what ends up on the final product. So I'm just going to show you what needs to be done, and I won't be able to test it out with sound. So we're going to start by looking at frame by frame on the, it's just ActionScript here that we have problems with, and so we're going to do it frame by frame on the actions layer. But the first thing we got to do is open the library, and for some reason I see the bell has been used 3 times. This is the bell they're going to use. Okay, they just have an MP3 bell, and I'm not going to, I don't know why it's used 3 times. I can't find where it's used 3 times. But when you make sound and add sound using ActionScript, it's better not to have the sound in the library. So the first thing I'm going to do is delete that sound. I'm going to delete the Bell movie clip, and since they're deleted, I can come down here and delete this layer called Bell. I can delete that layer. Now, one by one, we're going to, like I say, do the ActionScript. The most important part here is wherever you store this FLA and the Swift file produced when you publish it, the MP3, in this case, the Bell MP3, has to be in the same folder. So for mine, I'm going to end up putting my Bell in the same folder as where I stored my. So if I look, I'm opening mine one right now. This is mine. I'm calling it Go to the Store with Bell. So if I look in my folders, there's the Gone to the Store with the Bell working, and I have my MP3 file right here in the same folder as the FLA. If you don't, it will not work. So I think I made that clear enough. Let's go back here to the ActionScript. Look at layer 1, frame 1 of the actions layer, and if I look at that, this is okay. There's nothing here. I don't think we need to change. This all works well. If I click here, this opens this panel. The action code for word 1, the action code for word 1 is on frame 11, and here it is here. And here's where we got to tell it how to deal with that audio. So if I click up here and type this code, we're going to make a variable. The variable is called mySong1, sound, capital S, turns blue, equals new sound. New is purple, sound is blue. I believe they call this a new class. Open and close bracket, semicolon. That's going to be the name of my song that I'm going to be using, my MP3. We got to find a place to put it. It's a variable. I'm calling it my channel 1, small m, capital C, sound channel, that's blue, capital S, capital C, equals new sound channel. This is another class. Open bracket, close bracket, semicolon. This is the name of the song I'm going to use. when I use it, and this is where I'm going to put it. We need another variable. I'm calling it last position. Small l, capital P, colon, number, capital N-U-M-B-E-R, turns blue, equals 0, semicolon. This will make sure that when the sound plays through, that I'll be able to start it up from the beginning again. Now, my song 1, that's that variable we just made, period. It's going to get its MP3 from the MP3 file in the folder. So, my song 1, period, load turns blue, open bracket, new is purple, space, capital URLR. So it's URL, request, REQUEST, open bracket, quotation mark, BELL, period, MP3, close quotation, close bracket, semicolon. And if I look at that name and look at my folder where I have it, it has the exact same name. That's very important. So now, that's what's going to allow us to bring this sound in. Allowing us. So down here, when we want to stop the sound because we have the correct typing, right here, type in this code. Type, and it says, my channel 1, period, stop, open, close bracket, semicolon. My channel 1 is the place where we stored our MP3 sound. So this is when we have the correct answer, we don't want the sound to play. So copy that. Go to frame 31 here. Make sure it says 31. Down here, paste it in. Go to frame 51. This is for the third word. Paste it in here. And for the fourth word, stage event 70 word, yep, we want to put it in here. So each time we get the correct answer, we want to make sure that sound does not play. So let's go back to frame 11. And I know I'm on frame 11, it says it right here. Now, we want it to play when we have an incorrect. So the incorrect is the else. So right here, type. And it says, my channel 1, that's the same my channel 1 that we stopped up here, equals my song 1. That's the name we gave to this new MP3 file when it's in our flash. Period, play, small play, open bracket, last position. That's that variable we made way up top, because the last position should be after it has stopped. It's completely played. Close bracket, semicolon. Copy that. We're on 11, we want 31. Go down here to this else. Paste it in. And I'm just going to see if I can use this auto format. That's 31. I want to go to 51. Paste it in. Straighten it out with the auto format. 71. And paste it in. Auto format. Okay, let's go back to frame 11 of the action code. Frame 11 is the first word. So I want you to copy this, add event listener line. Right click, copy this. Go to frame 31. Go up the top. At the very, very top, put an enter and arrow key it up, paste it in. And here, what we want to do is, here we're adding it. I want to remove it. R-E-M-O-V-E. Remove that event listener. That will stop the previous stuff from working. copy these 2 lines. We're on 31, go to 51, which is the 3rd word. Click here, couple enters, arrow keys up, paste what you copied, and change this 2nd word line to remove. Now we're removing 2 of them, R-E-M-O-V-E. And let's just put it here and bring them up. Copy these 3. We're on 51, go to 71, which is the 4th word. Click here, enter, arrow up, paste them in, change this for the 3rd word here, change this one to remove, and copy the 4 of them. Copy. Close this box off. Go back to the timeline, and now right here in line with complete, convert to blank keyframe. So I got 1 keyframe here. I would click on that dot and drag it in there, so I only want 1 dot here. Open the actions panel and paste in those 4 and make this one a remove also. And the last thing we want to do for this frame here, where it is complete, is type, my channel 1, period, stop, open, close bracket, semicolon. I just paused and tried it, and it works really well, no problems at all. The only thing that I would do to this particular file right now is, if you look on the timeline and you look on this play button, that play button starts here, and at any time that the person is doing this test, if they hit the play button, they're going to jump back to number 1, the 1st word, and everything's going to get filed up. So what I suggest is click here for the play button, insert a keyframe, and then click from here over, and don't jump layers, and I would remove those layers so that when you play it, that you don't have access to that play button. Hope this works for you.